Hello and welcome Forex traders. We're looking at the CAD yen on the 1 hour time frame here this evening. I've just opened a sell order a few hours back on this pair following the formation of the horseshoe break pattern right here. Okay, so let me talk about this. Right here we establish a resistance level. As the market pushes through this level and returns to it rather than bounce and establish a support, we have broke through. Okay, here's the breakout candle. That's followed by the stall candle and then the horseshoe break. Okay, so when we draw the level that we're looking for, we're watching for a breakout of, we draw it at the low, in this case, that there is before the pullback. The lowest wick or candle or whatever moved the lowest before the pullback, okay? And that's very important that we do that so that we can watch that level. In this case, it was the low of this candle right here. We can watch that level for the break. And that's significant because that is an area where a lot of traders see the pullback happening. They go long there. They place their stops here. There's a psychological reason for drawing it at the absolute low. Okay. So what I'm getting at is we don't draw it here. Okay. Let me show you what I mean. It doesn't. We don't draw it here, and there's reasons because not always will you break through this level as well as this level. It might break through this level. That's not the level that we're watching for. Okay, and that's important when it comes to this trade. Now, this candle breaks through with a body equal to or greater than the size of the candles in the pullback, which in this case it's only one. The entry is on the pullback at this breakout level. I missed this entry here. I was short on this candle right here. I'm just now getting around to starting this video and recording. Okay, so at this point, what I was looking for is not this level as the target for the 2 times profit. I'm looking further back for some significant level. And in this case, I found a bounce right here as well as here. So I drew a zone, if you will, of where I expect the market to move to. So I tried to keep my 2 times profit target as high within the zone, if not above it, that I could get with still entering right here at this level. So because I was able to enter at the breakout with the target at the top of this level, I went ahead and took the short. Okay? Okay, our 2 times profit target has been reached. Looks like about a day and a half later since the entry. Okay, so let's talk about this. I'm going to zoom out here and show you the level of support where the market stalled. Okay, this is why, and this further validates my case to you where we target the most recent bounce point. Okay, here is what happened at this bounce point. The market really attempted a move back up once, twice. Here's a third attempt, a fourth attempt with this little spike right here before failing. Okay, so this was a strong level of support, and had you put your 2 times profit target further down here, you would have really been stressing out. Okay, so what do you do? In this case, it worked out because the entry was at the breakout line. The stop loss was given. That was 5 pips above the break candle, and that just happened to place our 2 times profit target right at the upper zone of the zone here, at the upper portion of the zone, which is what we wanted. And I don't mind a few pips below because when it does test, like right here, it's going to break down below, usually taking out all the stops that were below this level. So a few pips below is fine. But what can you do as a trader when you see this? Okay, so first off, we stress to you that the horseshoe break pattern is a pattern such that the target is going to be further back in time. And so when we say that, here's further back in time right here, this level or this level. That's exactly precisely why I drew a zone. Okay, so let me zoom back in. Now, what do you do if you throw the Fibonacci tool to this trade? You place the stop 5 pips above here, and you adjust the entry to this breakout line, looking for a retrace to this level, and that sets your 2 times profit target way down here. You don't want that. Okay, so what you do is on the retrace, the entry being what it is at this level, the breakout levels where we like to enter, Well, don't enter there. Pull back a little bit further. Wait for the market to come back so that you can adjust your 2 times profit target to the upper realm of this zone. Okay, if the market doesn't pull back through this break line and take your entry, so be it. Move on to the next trade. Just on the 3 time frames that we trade with just the basic patterns, there's over 100 trade setups per week that work out successfully. So there's ample opportunity to miss a trade and not have to worry about it. Okay, so I just wanted to point out, once again, the importance of this level. In this case, yeah, we did continue on down, and it looks like right now we are retesting this level. Let me zoom out. Whoops. Right here. Okay, so not too much. Yeah, so here's a nice signal right here off of this level. Okay, if I enter this trade, I could have entered on the last candle on a pullback. I would set my target right here now, okay, because we've broke through this zone. It's failed. We've got a nice pullback for the entry to the long side. However, I'm not here to talk about that right now. I'm talking about the level, the targets, and the importance of the target. Okay, so take this to heart, and keep in mind what I said about the pullback. It can pull back just a little more if you need to tweak your 2 times profit. Do not chase a trade. Do not just say it has to be at this breakout level. That's the entry that is suggested in the trading material. That's where I'm taking the entry, and have a profit target that's way down here that's unrealistic. Okay, if the profit target is not exactly where you want it, where you need it to be, do not take the trade, because that invalidates the pattern. Okay, the pattern is only valid if you can take your 2 times profit at the logical level that you need it to be.